Hi guys, hold still real quick. Okay, count of 3, smile big, okay? 1, 2, 3, smile. Oh, I caught one. You had your eyes closed. My kids say I'm a camera hound. I love taking pictures, so now I have a picture of you. Today we're going to talk about, this is Debbie's Dare, this is Fiskars Friday on Thursday if I get it uploaded before midnight. This is take 5. The reason it's take 5 is because I make it too long or I don't think about things before I do it. We're going to be talking about the Fiskars Easy Stamp Press. This particular one is the compact. There are 2 sizes. This is the compact, and they have the Easy Stamp Press, which has that plate in the middle that you've seen me demo before. Okay, that's it. It has the grid lines, which are awesome. It has the spongy feet. What's the saying? If you've seen my other ones, these are not what? Buttons. These are feet. They help me position. I'm going to show you, not really a project, just want to show you some new stamps that Fiskars has just come out with. I've been playing with them. But these are called Wishes all around. You can see they are made to fit the extra large and large squeeze punch. So if you have a square, a circle, a rectangle, or an oval, whether it is the new scalloped punches or it is the classic ones that we have, they will fit both of them. So you can use either one for that. So I'm going to take you down, so that you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Here we go around the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. I'm into kids' songs today. One of the things I want to show you, this is my craft mat. I ink with it, I stamp with it, I paint with it. There's not much I don't do with it. What I'm going to do is turn these upside down as though this was a piece of paper here. And get my paper towel, because I was just cleaning those off after take 4. So you just wipe with paper towel, get the ink off these things. These are just, this is like totally, it totally rocks. Okay, so it's down here and it's positioned. All I need to do is put my, let's say it's on your paper, you've made a design with several stamps. I like doing flourishes and things. And then just take and reach down, pick it up. Okay? Came right up. Not a problem. And now I can ink them. So I'm going to move this one down just a teeny bit. Or let me pull them up toward the top. I'm going to use my grid line across here because I'm going to be using the punches with them. I want to make sure that my punches can reach from the edge of the paper. Okay? Fiskars makes a high density pigment ink. High density means it will last longer, it is wetter, which is great for embossing. These are made to use with the Frankie, the push print stamp factory. I call it Frankie. If you want to know why, watch the last video or 2. Because they're flat on top, they work really great with the re-inker of Frankie. It's harder with this, but all I do is take a Ranger blending tool and I pat here and build up the inks. It's not a problem. And so this is a fantastic product. My favorite for black ink is the black archival ink. Do a little Vanna White thing. I wish. With the archival ink, it's just the variety of it is fantastic. It picks up details very well. I can use my watercolor pencils and water afterwards, and the ink doesn't run. I had someone ask me that the other day. My ink keeps running, and I don't know what to do. Use your Ranger archival inks, and they come in different colors. But I like my black. I'm patting. I'm not doing this thing. Just quick stamping lessons as we go. Because all you're doing when you do this on acrylic is just smearing it around, and you're not building up the ink, and that's what we want to do, is build up the ink. Alright, I have my piece of paper here, and I'm going to take this and move it close to the edge so that my punches will work with them. Punches only go so far. Okay, not going to use the feet, the buttons. I'm not going to use the feet either. And these are not buttons, these are not feet. Okay. They are feet. You can tell this is take 5. Okay, so I've got it positioned using the grid lines to sort of line it up with the bottom of the page. And I'm going to put pressure where the stamps are at, not where. I'm just going to make sure. I have a tendency to wiggle, and you shouldn't wiggle with stamps. You really should. But just make sure there's pressure here. Pop it up. The more detail, the more you want to just sort of put your hand around on it to make sure that you get all the details. Pops right up, see? Ta-dam! We can ta-ta-tam, ta-ta-tam. Pops up so it doesn't smear all over the place, you know, it doesn't shift. I've done it hundreds of times trying to be a stamper. And I can't be a stamper if that happens. Because I get frustrated. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my my pages. So, here is, and I double stamped so you see a little bit of black right in here because I was just showing you that. I want to tell you about the cardstock. I wish you really could get sight of it. But if you really want sight of some of this great paper, you can go to whirlwind.com or over to the Paper Crazy blog, which I have a link on my blog for. This is textured paper, and they have all different types, but this particular one is, they have textured paper, gives it a very elegant, very luxurious look to it without it being so textured that your stamps will not work with it. And that's the reason I love, love, love my Whirlwind. I use the other brands too. There's several out there that I absolutely adore. I like their feelings. I like their texture as well. But Whirlwind is my favorite. I have to tell you, it is my absolute favorite. And they have so many specialty ones. It's unreal. Okay, my extra large. I'm just going to position this where I want to pop it. Yay! These are really great punches. We turned them upside down. This is actually the front, so you don't have to. And they're meant, see, I'm barely giving it a squeeze, and I'll pop it right out. Pops out like magic. And this is what you get. This is the scalloped punch. Yay, scalloped squeeze punch. That was your extra large. Now I'm going to take my large, which is 1.5 inches. The extra large are 2 inches. I'm just going to slide this in here, position it where I want to punch it. Here we go. Watch out. It's going to hit the camera. I love doing magic. I'm doing it slow so you can see. It is not that hard. I'll show you on this one. It is not hard at all. This one says best wishes. Let's get it so I can get all the real pretty things there. Watch it. See? That's how fast I can go. So you can see I have different designs. Not get so close. Maybe that'll help. And what I'm doing for Kelly Joe's, I have to make flowers. I'm going to turn these into flowers. This will be my base, a solid, or it might be a pattern paper. But then I'll do a stamp with another piece and pop dot it. I might run ribbons around it. I'll just do any kind of little thing. Put some bling around on the scallops. That's a neat idea. And I have to come up with a lot of good ideas. I'll have to show you the layout next Monday after I put it up on the challenge site, the site for Fiskars. So that's the easy stamp press. Very easy. Clean it with your non-alcoholic baby wipes. If you're using StazOn ink, they have a StazOn cleaner. We'll clean your acrylic here and also your acrylic stamps. Makes it real simple to clean it off. Just a quick note. Fiskars does have the acrylic blocks, same grid lines that you find on the Easy Stamp Press. You can see that one package comes with all these different sizes, and I like this teeny tiny little baby one. I don't get lots because I keep it in my phone piece. But with this particular set of stamps, there is an itty bitty, teeny tiny stamp. And it says love on it. They've got little tiny flowers too, and sometimes I just want that little extra piece, a little pop. Don't want to have to load up everything. So I take a nice pat, 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 pat. And I'm very careful. Now that I can stamp a little bit, I know how to position my hands a little bit more. I use my grid lines. I am so crazy about my grid lines. Give it a good little stamp there. I want to share some love with you guys. Yay! So I like both of these from Fiskars. They have made stampers out of me. Fiskars has made stampers out of us, a stamper out of me. So we have it all. I'm looking around. Are we good? Okay. There's a rack involved. I hope you're watching. Alrighty, great. Have a wonderful day. Yay!